Welcome to Final Whistle Football News. Your ultimate destination for the latest football news, breaking transfer updates, match reactions, and everything happening in the world of football. My first news is Barcelona launch shock Harry Kane transfer swoop. During World Cup, England captain has just 1 year left to run on his contract at Bayern Munich. England captain Harry Kane is reportedly the subject of shock transfer interest from Barcelona, as they look to replace the Chicago Fire-bound Robert Lewandowski. The Daily Mail report that the La Liga champions have reached out to Kane's representatives, but were immediately turned down, with his sole focus currently on the World Cup. Kane, 32, has 1 year left on his current contract at Bayern Munich and is rumored to be intent on securing a new deal. He will lead the Three Lions against DR Congo in the World Cup round of 32 on Wednesday, after becoming England's all-time top finals goalscorer with his effort against Panama, overtaking former Barcelona striker Gary Lineker. Barcelona are short on striking options, with Lewandowski set to depart following the expiration of his contract. It has been reported in recent days that he is set to join MLS club Chicago Fire on a free transfer. Ferran Torres and new £69 million signing Anthony Gordon are both primarily wingers, but can operate up front if needed. Marcus Rashford was another striking option during his loan spell at the Camp Nou last season, but looks unlikely to return on a permanent basis this summer. As things stand, Barcelona are looking for a more orthodox striker in the mold of Lewandowski, who scored 120 goals in 193 games for the club, and they evidently believe that the prolific Kane is their man. He netted 61 times in 51 games across all competitions last season as Bayern won both the Bundesliga and German Cup under Vincent Kompany. Kane also finished as the league's top scorer for the second time. Kane joined Bayern in 2023 from Tottenham for around £86 million and has bagged 146 goals in 147 games in total since then, winning 2 Bundesliga titles, the German Cup and the German Super Cup. Kane had previously spent his entire professional career with Spurs, scoring 213 top-flight goals to become the Premier League's second-highest scorer ever, behind Alan Shearer. He is currently on 3 goals at the 2026 World Cup, having scored against Panama and twice in the opening win over Croatia. My second news is Arsenal can integrate 2 transfer targets early after World Cup heartbreak. The World Cup has reached the knockout phases, with the expanded tournament entering the last 32 matches. Canada have just progressed, eliminating South Africa, while clubs such as Arsenal continue to watch on with great interest. All 15 of the players that Arsenal have at the tournament have made it through. Some came very close to not making it, including Piero Hincapié in Ecuador, who relied on a wildly unlikely and dramatic win over Germany to progress. South Africa became the 16th team to be eliminated from the competition. Iran, South Korea, Scotland and Uruguay went out as the 4 worst third-place teams, while Czechia, Qatar, Haiti, Turkey, Curacao, Tunisia, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Jordan, Uzbekistan and Panama all finished bottom of their respective groups. Arsenal will now see all their World Cup participating players delayed in returning to the club until at least late July, instead of the middle of the month, when non-participants are expected back. However, potential transfer targets from nations that have now been eliminated will return sooner and could therefore become part of the club's pre-season plans. Players, under Premier League rules, are entitled to a minimum of 3 weeks off before returning to action. Turkey's Kenan Yildiz is one player who has been linked to the Gunners. The left winger didn't have the best tournament, but neither, realistically, did any of his Turkish teammates. Uruguay's Maxi Araujo is a player who has impressed Arsenal, Football.London understands, along with many of Europe's elite clubs. The left wing back could be an option for Mikel Arteta after Nathaniel Brown, another left back option, has reportedly agreed terms with Bayern Munich. Both players will now have a break before returning to Juventus and Sporting CP, respectively, but a transfer move for either player could happen if allowed. And if it were by Arsenal, both could be available for the Gunners' first pre-season game on August 1 in Girona. My third news is Lionel Messi somehow not top of FIFA's World Cup group stage power rankings. The most prolific World Cup goalscorer in history was beaten to the punch despite netting 6 times. Lionel Messi roared to the top of the World Cup Golden Boot rankings with 6 goals in Argentina's 3 group games, but FIFA's official power rankings from the group stage only has him second among attackers. Messi announced his arrival to the tournament in style, netting a stunning hat-trick against Algeria before putting two past Austria and netting against Jordan to set a record for scoring in 7 straight World Cup games. Those performances earned Messi a score of 8.34 on FIFA's attacking power rankings, comfortably clear of every other player in the group stage apart from one, Germany's Deniz Undav. How Deniz Undav outshone Messi in World Cup group stage. When it comes to the race for this summer's Golden Ball, the award given to the best player at the tournament, there can be no denying that Messi is comfortably the early favorite. Inter Miami's superstar could even end up with the Golden Boot as well if he continues his current trajectory. His performances in the group stage were outstanding. Finding faults in Messi's game is difficult, but there is one area in which Undav has his number this summer, and that's ruthless efficiency. Undav has not even started a game at this tournament. His 3 appearances for Germany have all come off the bench and do not even add up to 90 minutes combined, yet he already has 3 goals and 2 assists. The 7-1 victory over Curaçao was particularly fruitful for Undav, whose 26-minute cameo yielded 1 goal and 2 assists. As a result, Undav is averaging 1 goal every 28.7 minutes at the World Cup, with 1 goal contribution every 17.2 minutes. Objectively, those are outstanding numbers before any sort of context is applied. I accept the role, Undav said recently when asked about his lack of starts this summer. If I weren't happy, if I wasn't content, I wouldn't be here. All eyes will be on Germany's starting lineup for Monday's meeting with Paraguay in the round of 32. Arsenal's Kai Havertz has been the preferred starter thus far but has not added to his 2-goal haul against Curaçao, sparking questions about a possible start for Undav, who was surprisingly benched for the defeat to Ecuador in the final group game. We all say that Deniz really would deserve to be in the starting lineup, but we have an idea and we talked about it with Deniz and other players and we will do the rotations that are necessary, Nagelsmann said before the Ecuador clash. Messi, meanwhile, has no such concerns about his role. Rested against Jordan last week, the 39-year-old will be the first name on the team sheet and will hope to add to his goal tally when Argentina faces underdog Cabo Verde in the round of 32 on Friday. My last news is investing $400,000 plus to build soccer pitches in downtown Miami for FIFA World Cup 2026. Airbnb is investing over $400,000 to build 4 new community soccer pitches in downtown Miami through our FIFA World Cup 2026 Host City Impact Program, built in partnership with the Miami Downtown Development Authority. The project will give children and families in Miami a free, safe space to play. Airbnb is investing $420,000 to build 4 new soccer pitches in the heart of downtown Miami through its FIFA World Cup 2026 Host City Impact Program, in partnership with the Miami Downtown Development Authority, DDA. The first pitch opens temporarily from June 27 through July 19 at the corner of East Flagler Street and Northeast 1st Avenue so that children and families have a free, safe space to play during the peak of FIFA World Cup 2026. Airbnb's investment will also help fund 3 permanent mini-pitches, opening later this summer, at 76E, Flagler Street so children and families can continue to experience the legacy of the FIFA World Cup 2026 after the tournament ends. Airbnb's investment in Miami is part of its broader partnership with FIFA to help host cities deliver lasting local impact and ensure the benefits of the FIFA World Cup 2026 extend well beyond the tournament. Miami is one of the greatest soccer cities in the world because of the people who call it home. These pitches are for them, and for the next generation of players who will grow up here. We couldn't have done it without the City of Miami's partnership, and we hope this space serves the community for years to come. Jordi Torres, Regional Director for the Americas at Airbnb. One of my priorities as mayor is making sure Miami's biggest moments reach our neighborhoods and the people who live in them. This pitch gives young people in the heart of our city a lasting space to play, and that is exactly the kind of investment Miami deserves as the World Cup comes to our city. Eileen Higgins, Mayor of Miami. Soccer runs deep in Miami, woven into the fabric of our city and connecting people across generations and cultures. It has the power to bring communities together, inspire young people, and create a sense of belonging that extends far beyond the field. I am proud to see this investment made in the heart of one of the world's great cities, creating opportunities that will benefit future generations. Ralph Rafael Rosado, City of Miami Commissioner for District 4, DDA Chairman. We are thrilled to see this pitch coming to the heart of District 2, on Flagler Street. The World Cup reminds us that soccer has a unique way of bringing people together, and we're proud that this pitch will continue creating a place for residents to connect long after the tournament. Thank you to the Downtown Development Authority and Airbnb for partnering with us on a public-private initiative. As we continue investing in downtown, our goal is simple: make sure these events leave a lasting impact on the community long after the final whistle. Damian Pardo, City of Miami Commissioner for District 2. Economic impact of Airbnb during FIFA World Cup 2026 in Miami. In addition to this investment, travel on Airbnb is expected to generate significant economic activity across Miami during the FIFA World Cup 2026, supporting local businesses, creating jobs, and helping locals benefit directly from the surge in tourism. Hosts in and around Miami are projected to welcome approximately 31,000 guests during the tournament, according to Deloitte. That activity is expected to generate an estimated $384 million in total economic output, roughly $203 million in value added to GDP, and nearly $20 million in total host earnings, averaging approximately $5,000 per host during the tournament. About the Airbnb Host City Impact Program. The Airbnb Host City Impact Program is a dedicated initiative associated with Airbnb's partnership with FIFA. It includes $5 million in support for select projects in host cities that foster economic growth and enhance the event experience for residents and visitors. Previous contributions have supported new soccer pitches in California, New York, and New Jersey, small businesses in Kansas City, the development of a new green corridor in Houston, and official Seattle FWC 26 fan zones across Washington. About Airbnb. Airbnb was born in 2007 when two hosts welcomed 3 guests to their San Francisco home, and has since grown to over 5.5 million hosts who have welcomed over 2.5 billion guest arrivals in almost every country across the globe. Every day, hosts offer unique stays, experiences, and services that make it possible for guests to connect with communities in a more authentic way. That's all for today's football updates. Which news surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the beautiful game.